I was getting my hair cut from his salon in what, February?
It was
March
like
of '74.
beginning of the year, '74.
Yeah, and you cut me here, and I was like, you know, and I
gave you a really sharp cut,
and I let out a scream, and you were like, hey, you should be the singer in our band. Remember?
I had this.
Isaac and Charlie never sang. So.
We had gone to the opera, the Royal Opera House. Yeah. Remember, and we heard that opera, and we said, "This is old. What if it could be new again?"
It was the opera Scaramouche, if I'm not mistaken.
And we wanted to mix that with rock.
Right.
We wanted to mix rock and opera.
And I always wanted to make a fat lady sing, so that happened later on that night.
What was her name again?
We were nice guys, and we trusted our friends because we hung out with a lot of creative people at the time.
It was a bohemian lifestyle, you said. It was
exactly. It was because we were. I mean, our floor, your floor, me, Piso, Soup Piso.
Your pod, our pod.
And well, that was when we were carrying on.
Well, I mean,
we moved from London to the States.
Yeah, Freddie screwed us over. We had to get the hell out of England. We ended up in Kansas in a recording studio with this guy.
Yeah, all the
we had that. It was in a hay house. It wasn't in a studio.
Up, yeah.
It was a hay house. I mean,
I call it a studio.
It was Uncle Herb's hayloft.
Yeah.
Basically, it was our studio. You wanted, and then it became this album, this famous. You remember?
Yeah, to me, because that they broke my heart the most because they took especially because of
you got the synthesizer too. You got that new synthesizer.
That whole sound that I invented that sound,
sound,
bringing the piano together with the new electronic keyboards that came in.
I had
the
nothing.
Juno and
I had nothing. I was a farmer in Kansas. This was my one shot, and they fucked us.
It's just you give your heart, you give everything, you invent new sounds, you write songs for the women you love.
Yeah.
Someone else becomes millionaires off them.
And you know, our bloody hearts and souls were in every song that we wrote because you know, we always had these record contracts that were going to come up. I've never played a musical instrument, so I used to keep recordings of our tapings, and I would put it on a little cassette player in the background, and I would get up there with the microphone, and you know, I would be singing live, but there would be and eventually they actually stole that idea as well, and they started calling it karaoke, and that was when I was in
what's that?
Japan. What has
Dad?
Dabney, what have you been doing? What are you doing?
Astrophysicist.
Is that?
All right, that's cool.
Well, that's astronomy, like the Gemini and the Capricorn,
The Aquarius, where they tell you what the future is going to be.
Do you remember he was into that shit in the 70s?
The horoscope.
You don't believe in that stuff, no?
No.
That's astrophysicist.
I don't know. Well, my brother's sister, she was back there in the market.
The girls,
the market didn't. I'm telling you, that
groupies before the show,
the backboard, and then the groupies
backstage,
the
blowjobs.
Don't forget the fact that
It doesn't really make sense.
The
block takes backboard,
and the bull with the dung.
In search of the truth.
We're not quite sure. I think that says it all. And now we're back to playing what's right for the arts.